G'day everybody, it's November 17, Trader Cobb here for CRI, which is Crypto Revolution Investments. Don't forget to jump on their Twitter, give Crypto Revolution Investments a follow, find them on Facebook, and also subscribe to the YouTube channel. And for me, it's Trader Cobb, C-O-B-B. You can find me on Twitter as well. Now guys, looking at Bitcoin, whew, wow, what a move. I mean, look, I got to say, the level I was looking at on the pull or for a pullback was back to around 5,000, and you know what? It doesn't look like it's going to get there this time. I think we're going to have to redraw those fibs and start to look for another pullback point, which is not a bad thing. I just like getting really good fills. You know, we got to 50 or just above 5,500 on that most recent pullback, and then off we go. And it's been a very, I mean, gosh, as far as strong moves go, it's kind of, I mean, it's not unprecedented because it is Bitcoin, but it just recovers so quickly. I mean, you look, we had, you know, a couple of days where we're looking at about $1,000 moves, and truly phenomenal bouncing there. So Bitcoin evidently looking very, very strong. The only thing, right, and look, here's the thing. When you look at traditional markets, there's the Santa Claus rally. It tends to move towards the upside, towards Christmas. Now, I don't know if we get a Santa Claus rally here on Bitcoin. You know, let's have a look back here. Where are we? Sorry, I'm going back to only here. I forget this whole huge move is only this year. Where are we? Back here. Yeah, I guess, you know, we did have a good run up into Christmas, but there's just not enough data really there to give a solid analysis, to be absolutely honest with you, because Bitcoin's, you know, absolute ballistic run to fame has been more or less this year. Now, what am I looking at? What do you do when markets do this? I mean, at the end of the day, I look at this as a new high here to this high. The MACD hasn't made a new high, so it's somewhat divergent. Thing is, it's just an indicator. Indicators don't make decisions for me. Sometimes they'll stop me from entering a trade, but I mean, something with so much strength, it's very hard to ignore the fact that Bitcoin probably won't take too much heed from the indicators, if that makes sense. So I'm going to move to the lower time frames to look for opportunities, because I know that there are a number of you out there that do day trade, and you know, when Bitcoin's on a tear like it is now, it certainly is a good market. I mean, look, when it moves, look at this. It's just, as a trend following trade, I've been doing this for my 11th year now. Bitcoin has got some of the most rapid ascension in the trends that I've seen, and it's the sort of market that, you know, I don't like to short too often. I just don't. It's just a higher risk trade. On the 4 hour, I'll be looking for a pullback into these moving averages. I'd actually like to see it push on a bit more. I mean, we've hit 8,000. It's likely to pull back, but I wouldn't want to be, you know, with two tests up around this level, I probably wouldn't want to be getting too heavy on the long side until we sort of break above, maybe a pullback to 8,000. If it does pull back a bit further, you know, we get back a bit deeper, then maybe. The main issue I've got is coming back onto this daily, all right? We've got a high here and we've got a high here. I wouldn't be so concerned about this high now if it wasn't for the fact that we've sort of come up around that 8,000 again and we've pulled back. Look, I'd love to see Bitcoin just sort of obliterate 8,000, and if it does obliterate 8,000, I'd be more than happy to look for pullbacks to 8,000 for trading opportunities to get long. Excuse me. But right now, it's because it's up there, I'm not looking to trade right now. I'm waiting to see what it does. I believe it probably will. Just, I mean, there's no basis for that comment other than the fact that Bitcoin is very, very strong. Push on through 8,000 and provide those opportunities, but right now just keeping a close eye. Coming back to that weekly, I talk about those moving average zones that I like, which is, you know, in here, in and around that 10 and 20. Pull back here, moved. Pull back here, moved. Pull back in, got there. Bit more shallow this time. Didn't get down onto the 20 period or even in between the two, but it got to that area and it's moved again. The weekly just looks marvelously strong. It really does. And I mean, it wouldn't be out of this world to see 10,000 hit by the end of the year, really. You know, the fork's gone. There's nothing really in the way. The FUD doesn't seem to give Bitcoin too many issues at the moment. But let's tackle 8,000 first. Look for pullbacks into 8,000 on those lower to mid time frames, 4 hours down to the 1, and see how we go. Guys, have a great trading day. Speak to you all again very soon. Don't forget to follow Crypto Revolution Investments on Facebook and Twitter, and also Trader Cobb. Bye for now.